Good morning, how the heck are you? We're going to do a quick review for you guys today. A company called ASMAX or ASMAX has reached out to me and asked if I wanted to review their helmet communication systems. The Z1 and the F1 models here in front of me. So we're going to go through and take a look at these. I'm going to put some chapters below so you can kind of skip ahead what sections you might be looking at. I'm going to hit the geeky stuff right here, do a full unboxing, and then the old road test on a motorcycle. So let's hit the geeky stuff here first. There's a full mesh system connecting up to 10 riders with up to 1.5 kilometers, a little over a mile, 1.1 miles distance between said riders. We're going to put that to the test. They do have full noise reduction systems in the microphone and setup. They have octa-core processors in them, which is a little bit different, a little bit higher end processors in there. Have little built-in ecosystems, large lithium-ion batteries, a little bit larger than standard on there. And the F1 is actually about a third larger than the Z1. Fast charging, and let's see, did I forget anything? The very cool personalized LED. I don't know if I'll get into that too much, but they really sent these out to me. They did send them to me at no charge. The review I'm going to do today, as I mentioned to the company, is going to be straightforward about the facts, what we have, and go from there. So that's kind of all the geeky stuff, but 10-person mesh, over a mile, true octa-core processors, and really good technology in here. They're very price competitive. Right now, it might change on Amazon. I'll have the links below, about $100 to $150 for the different models. So from there, let's jump into the unboxing. All right, so let's start with the unboxing. We'll do the F1 model here first. Yeah, the boxing looks fantastic, by the way. So this is the F7. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Real good look to it. Accessories here. Let's just get all those out of here. All right, so we'll put that aside. Stickers and clean wipes. Putting it together. Quite beautiful, extensive directions. It's actually really well done in color. And so we have the mount itself for the units. I would presume it is snap mount. Exactly. Very nice. Release in the back. And we have the adhesive mount there for it. Additional adhesives. If I can get this bag open. With multiple adhesion points and a replacement cattail, if you will. That is the microphone. Really nice quality. Multiple adhesives. You can do the large wired mic or the small microphone as well, just like the other kits. Very nice USB-C, USB-A cable. Here is, like I said, this is going to be the adhesive mount. This will be the firm mount for the helmet itself. No adhesive. I like that route. And so here we have our speakers. Really nice looking drivers. I'll fit the exact size in there. All the Velcro you need to interact with your helmets. And your connection points. This is really nice packaging. I'll put this back together real quick. Test 1 is done. For me, one of the most important things, I love music. So I connected both to my phone. I'm using an Android phone, and played some Wicked music through it. Yes, Wicked, my Minnesota is coming out a little bit there. Listened to some hard rock, a little bit of heavy metal, the stuff that I listen to, and then something with a lot of acoustic and mids for sound. Everybody's use is probably a little different, but if you are like me, you are listening to a ton of music through these things. So much to my surprise, again, this is all new to me. The price point is much different. The speakers went back and forth connecting with my current cardio talkback. And then each of these two devices listening to the speakers itself, the low end, the bass, on both the F1 and the Z1 from the ASMAX was actually sounded a little better. The mids were pretty much identical, even with the heavy acoustic and drums. I really couldn't hear much there. The high end is very similar. The highs, I do think, to be fair, the cardio probably did the highs just a little bit better. But as far as full listening experience, and so I wasn't, just myself in there. I had Missy, my wife, listen to it as well, and she agreed. Nearly identical. The low end just a little better. So they do fantastic for music. You might throw that to a side and say, no big deal for me. I'm not a music fan. I'm just talking to people. But don't discount the music, folks. I love me some music when I'm riding. The other thing, the connection, the software to the phone, both iPhone and Android, coming from the IT history, kind of a gadget geek. I love my electronics, and I'll say that the app was extremely intuitive, from downloading, installing, and connecting the F1, less than 90 seconds. Really pleasing looking if that comes through at all. Very easy. There's the connection. Just said yes and put a quick number in. Groups, which I'll be connecting with Missy, so I can do a ride and we can see what it listens to and sounds like at full speed. And then any type of changes you want to make there. It is a very aesthetically pleasing app. Very easy to use, which is nice. All right. So as far as product build, unboxing, and sound of speakers, it is fantastic. Between the two, I do kind of like the way the F1 looks and the build of the F1 a little more than the Z1 or Z1 from my friends over there in Canada. Very similar both ways, just, kind of nitpicking, but I like the look and the feel of the F1 there. So what's next? The important stuff. I went back and forth in my helmet, connecting each, listening to each. I really can't tell a difference, which is crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and hop on the bike, get up to highway speeds, listen to a little music, talk to my phone, and then talk to Missy, which will be here at the tiny house, and kind of just see how that all sounds. I have already tested the ASMAX. As you're speaking through their devices, the ASMAX devices, you can say ASMAX start sound, ASMAX go back, any type of interaction with the phone, which was really good. I know some of us Android people and iPhone people are kind of geeky about our products, so I did, do the OK Google, hello Google, those type of things as my phone is waking up right now. And it worked fantastic interaction with all of my Google settings. I'm using the Google Pixel phone. So it looks like both communication levels are great. They have built in some really nice factors in their software, and it walks you right through in the beautiful color-driven instructions. There you go. So it walks you right through all those type of things, but both work well. But let's hop on the bike and give this thing a real-world test. Okay, to the real-world test here. I've got the F1 installed. I'll test that one out. They do have different mounting kits. I think the magnet works differently in each, so I'll test the F1, not the Z1, but I've already done all the listening, testing the music, the microphone, and everything else. So we'll get on the road here. I just want to get it up to highway speeds, listen to it, see how it interacts with the mic. And I mean, if everything comes out the same, I'm extremely surprised. So let's get on the highway and take a look. let's hit the road. All right, and other than being aesthetically pleasing, let's test this thing out. Hey Google, play music. All right, at highway speeds, music is fantastic. Buttons are very easy. They're actually large compressible buttons, so very easy to interact with. Stop and play, volume up and down. Hi Max. Pause music. Music is absolutely phenomenal. I'm playing right now some hard rock, a lot of guitar, a lot of drums. It sounds awesome. I do really like how compressible and findable these buttons are. That's definitely an improvement as well. Crystal clear. Trying both commands, they seem to work fine with the Hi Max and the OK Google. Oops. Okay. OK Google. Pause music. Definitely, I don't want to keep saying surprised, but definitely taken aback by the quality of the speakers, the microphone, everything. When I was taking my Cardo stuff out of the helmet, I had to make sure to organize it in a group when I was installing this one. Build quality, the look, you really can't tell the difference of the internal devices on the helmet. The only thing is their speakers say their name on it, so that was easy to identify. I'm gonna get turned around here. Missy has got the Z1. Oh, I'm from Minnesota, so it's okay. I can crack jokes at the Canadians' expense. Maybe. Let me know in the comments below. And we're just going to get turned around here. We've got to be very close to a mile from the tiny house. And I just like to hear the communication back and forth on there. Pulled over at really not a very good spot. Not a lot of traffic in the middle of nowhere. And I just got off the MABDR, Mid-Atlantic Backcountry Discovery Route, and when I got home I didn't wash my visor yet, so you're probably seeing that. Alright, we got these meshed together, which was extremely easy. 10-person mesh. They're quoting up to 1.5 kilometers, so a little over a mile. Alright, Missy, can you hear me? About 50 miles an hour right now. Let me get up to 60. Get that extra wind noise in here. How do I sound now? Everything coming through loud and clear. I can hear you really good. Yep. Yeah, I'm headed back to the tiny house now. Go back and play music. So at that corner back there, I'm approximately 7/10 of a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile away from the tiny house. Communication to Missy is fantastic. At first I thought it was just a little broken up, but she didn't say much right away. Alright, music back off. Missy, you can hear me okay? I can hear you fantastic, coming through loud and clear. Break 10. How about you, truckers? You don't need trucker speak. It's okay. Oh. You can only hear the stuff going inside my head. Being a backwoods Minnesota hick is fun at times. I wonder what they got going on here. You pulling in? They're doing new fiber optics in this area. I'll turn my blinker off too. Man. That blinker, it'll get me every once in a while. Play a little more music. Freaking amazing. All right. All right, and here we are. Let's get off the bike. So used to having camping accessories back here. When it's not there, I forget I can go right over. All right, so my final thoughts. Let me get this guy disconnected right here. See that? That is the F1 ASMAX. It is not a lot of negatives at all. Again, as I mentioned, with an IT kind of background where I'm coming from, I'm a gadget guy, I'm a geeky electronics guy. I didn't know really what to expect when they first reached out. As you kind of seen in the video, the music, now some of this might not matter to you too much, but the music, the quality of sound was really good. If it didn't look so ugly, I'd tape these things to my head and just walk down the street with earbuds. Very good audio, very good music. The microphone looks to be the same quality, if not identical, to the other kit from Cardo. The differences between the two, I didn't fully install the Z1 in my helmets because it is a separate mounting. So I could have done that as well. But really what you're looking at is the F1 has a larger battery bank. And the quick charge on it takes a couple minutes more because of that. Got some fighter jets flying over there. We'll pause. Okay, fighter jet is gone. We will continue. So as I mentioning, the F1 is a larger battery bank. Other than that, same speaker drivers, same microphone. Most of the stats are kind of the same. But it is pretty impressive. We're looking at a full mesh unit. Can do mesh communication up to 10 riders, just like all the different brands. And some of those to get to that full mesh really get quite a bit more expensive. Bluetooth connection as well. The app with the phone is extremely easy to use, very intuitive, and immediately after connecting, I was using all my commands with my phone. So, yeah, I don't really have any negatives, which really sounds crazy. I'm always going to give you a very honest product review anytime I do reviews here on the channel, which I haven't done a lot of, because to me the most important thing is would I buy it? Would I literally want to have it? I highly recommend, if you're in the market, give it a try. I mean, at half or maybe even lower than half of the cost, maybe a third of some of these units, I'm not quite sure where the difference is, and the communication is great. The other thing is you're kind of backed by the power of Amazon. I'll have the links below here for you to check these out and purchase if you'd like. But if you have any issues with them, or for any reason, if you're not happy, use Amazon to return it in that time frame they give you. I'm just not quite sure. The only thing I got to do is we're going to get Missy a helmet so she can ride along, do some 2-up, not on a crazy BDRs or the Transamerica Trail that we've been doing, but on some other stuff. And we travel, if you can see the camper van back there, and the trailer. So when we're boondocking. So I'll have a long-term use after a while. I'll put the Z1 into her, and I'll use the F1, and then we'll give you a long-term review as well. But guys, I don't see any negatives here. If you have any questions, please post them below. If you've used this product, have anything to say about it, please post it below. I'd love to learn kind of your thoughts as well. And yeah, I'm intrigued. I really am. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the little like button below. It's right there. You can do it. Leave a comment, ask a question. Very easy. The weird YouTube algorithm helps me out. And we'll see you on the next adventure. Have a fantastic night, and we'll see you soon.